All right, welcome to our technology tidbit for the week. We are going to be learning about Mad Mimi. Mad Mimi is how we send mass emails. A lot of times those mass emails are newsletters. This is what the interface looks like for Mad Mimi. What we're going to do is select the Compose button, big orange button right here. These are different templates that you can use. So this Mad Mimi can be used for sales promotion, event invitations, traditional newsletters. For the sake you everything you need to know, we're just going to do build your own. And it will just take a second to load. Okay, perfect. So here is what building your own will look like. This little subtitle caption here is what you can name your project. So we're just going to name this temporary so I can delete it later. And the first thing we're going to do is we will add a banner so that way we can brand our newsletter. I will be working at the Capitol with Greg, so I'm going to go ahead and choose his first banner, Representative Greg Smith. You just click and drag. This is your image gallery right here. There are over 290 pictures. Well, exactly 290 pictures. And so I would just familiarize yourselves with these pictures so that you know what works with the projects you're using. This tab over here is the Styles tab. And what it does is it changes what the letterhead looks like. So if you're working in Baker County, I'm going to go ahead and select Baker County. See how the type changed fonts, it changed color. We do Wheeler County, it changes to black. Again, we're going to stick with legislative because that's what I'm going to be working with. If you need to edit these styles, let me know and I'll do it in a different tutorial. Okay, so we chose Representative Greg Smith, we clicked, we dragged, and this button here with the pencil, we're going to go ahead and select it. What this does is it allows us to link it to his state website or whatever website that you're linking it to and save it. So when people select his banner title, it'll take them to his website. All right, I am going to delete these that way we can start from scratch. Okay, so we're going to go through all these buttons, but let's start with the section title because we need a good heading for our project. Notice how it came underneath the signature. I want to move that. So over here you have your two arrows and the little hand that popped up. We're going to drag the module above it. Perfect. That's where I want it. And here we can start typing. I want to name this New Year, New Me. Awesome. I know it's been on everyone's mind. Just like Microsoft Word, you can bold it, italicize it. This button here with the cross on it lets you reset formatting and remove links. So it's your undo button. But it undoes everything at once. So that it gives you the bare naked text. Right here is your link text. So if you wanted to link it to a website, you can. If you want to link it to a blog. We're not going to do that right now. So here it is, New Year, New Me, our section. This OK button is your preview button. So you can see exactly what this little module square will look like once it's published. So if you select OK, this is what it's going to look like. All right, I like what it looks like. So we want to add text now. Down here you have three different options. You can do image and text with your image on the left, image and text again, but with your image on the right, and just a pure text box. So let's go ahead and do text and image. Again, it's underneath the signature and I want that above, so I'm just going to click and drag it. There we go. Perfect. That's where I want it. So now you see we have your image on the right and your text box on the left. So let's go ahead and add a picture. Again, here we are at your image gallery. We're going to scroll down to Greg's picture. Click, drag. Great, here he is. The three little lines, and that is the coordinate where you can drag to either increase a picture in size or decrease a picture in size. You can see the pixel size change. So if you need to match a picture size, that's a good indicator. This tool here allows us to, again, link the image. So let's link it to a state website and add a caption. So we're just going to put CEO Greg Smith. Save. Greg Smith. Here's the caption. The image is linked. If we go to the preview module, you can see that it's linked because a hand shows up, and here's the caption. All right, so now let's add some text. We're just going to do New Year's resolution. And it's our header, so we want to bold it, just like Microsoft Word, highlight and bold. But on here, it doesn't appear that it's bolded. What these little asterisks mean is Mad Mimi does this cool thing where it adds the coding in for you. So if we look at the preview module, it is bolded. In the writing text box, all you're going to see is the coding. So I want to bold it and I want to center it. Images showed up. If you look at the preview, now it's centered. Great, so that's our title. Now let's add some text. If you want to set a goal, make it achievable. So we're just going to leave that bare text. Now we're going to put an example from our CEO, Greg Smith. And I want that italicized. So again, highlight, italicize, and we see the coding appear right here at the end. Enter. And we're going to put his goal in here. And his goal, this really was his goal. It was to learn card tricks. And we're going to bold that. Coding on the side. And to make it achievable, we're going to put step 1. What did he do? He bought a deck of cards. Great. We have a lot of different coding indicators here. If we push the preview module, here it is. It's bolded, it's italicized, some quotes just like we wanted it. Perfect. All right, if we wanted to add images at the bottom, let's say we had images to add, we can go ahead and select this image section. And again, it's just very much like what we did up here with Greg's picture. The only difference is it has this plus button where we can have 2 pictures, have 3 pictures. And what's great is if you notice, it allows it to all be the same size. So if we wanted to, here's our stretch 3 lines. If we wanted to stretch it bigger or smaller, the 3 boxes remain the same size without you having to go in and individually mess with each one. Again, allow you to add captions and link just like we did before. Move that. Perfect. All right. Last thing, button. If we want to include a button, we can select the click to configure. That allows us to input a button. We can name it whatever. So to learn more, click here. And where do you want it to link to? So again, I'm just going to put his state website. You can align it right, left, or in the middle. Let's keep it the middle. And here is his button. All right. So what we're going to do now is save it. Saved. And now a little preview button has popped up. So let's go ahead and select the preview button. And what this does is it shows you exactly what will be emailed out. Me or new me, here's our text, here's our picture. Notice how the little hand pops up showing that it links to a website. Here's our 3 images, our button. Perfect. It's just what we want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you next time how to send these out.